So, I don't know what actually happened last night, but for some reason my shadow plate on my computer just decided to not record sound. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually watch the video back, and I'm not gonna like dub it, that'll be impossible, but I'm just gonna talk about what I remember talking about, because I don't really remember, because I was just like thinking about stuff. But like, I don't know, I think that could be interesting, because I don't know, I really wanted to get this video out. So, what I'm gonna do is I have the album up here, and we're just gonna go. So I have it on 2 times speed because, like, come on, dude. So I started listening to a new genre of music the other night. It's post rock, and first started listening to this random EP, and then I listened to this playlist. And one band that really stuck out to me was Mono. And one track that really stuck out to me was Are You There? Which is what I've skipped to. It's what I've skipped to. It's a really good one. Um, it's like there's something about the music that is not like depressing, but it's like kind of dark, and it's like I don't know, but it's also like chill. So like I don't know, there's something familial about it as well. Like it doesn't sound like something beginning. It sounds like something ending. It sounds like the end of something. It's really weird. I can't explain it, but it's super chill. And it's like sometimes it's just what you need, like in the middle of the night, dude. So I'm just doing bounties here. Like it's pretty unexciting, but I mean, yeah. The only void bow I have is a random wolf tone draw that I just never dismantled, which means the only trace rifle that I can actually use is Aegis Scepter. And the grenade launcher doesn't matter, but I'm just like, remember Wendigo? I remember Wendigo. All grenade launchers are cool. Aegis Scepter is actually like, oh yeah, here we go. The Japanese, um, that's Facebook. That explains everything. Image quality sucks. I mean, they're kind of edgy, but I mean, they're kind of cool. Like, I don't know. It's mono. I recommend them, I guess. The it's pretty long form. Like, this one's like 10 minutes long. It's crazy. Destiny is so slow, dude. I swear. This feels like normal speed. Could not take longer for something interesting to happen in this game. Oh my gosh, tanked it. Never mind, I'm on fire. I make some dummy shots here, dude. Look at this, dude. It's the firing range. And then I miss. It actually doesn't one shot this night. I think that's unacceptable, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. Dude, who cares? Yeah, so, the other night, I'd just gotten home from work. There was, everyone had just gotten out the door, and, I stayed behind to, like, close the door with my mate, because my mate was, the duty manager. And, the fire alarm just, like, went off, and it was so random, and I think it was for the entire shopping center. It wasn't us. It wasn't Woolies. I think it was Coles. But like we just had to like get out, like, and we were just waiting around for like half an hour because like he's the fire warden, my mate's the fire warden. It's so weird when your mate's your boss, but I mean it's pretty cool. It's pretty worth it. Um, yeah, the fire department came down and like we just had to like stand around and like he had to do some talking, I guess. I don't know. It was crazy. I mean, it wasn't like nothing happened, but I was just standing around with some of the other workers who hadn't gone home yet, and we were just like having a chat. It was nice actually. Talked about like everything. Yeah, it's pretty long form music. Yeah. This grenade launcher actually goes hard. Oh, I shot the shield there. That's really unfortunate. Waste of grenade as well. But I still have plenty. It's actually a crazy good grenade launcher. Like the blast radius is gigantic. It's almost like a rocket launcher. I meant to soften that guy up. I did not mean to kill him. That's crazy. I call this ogre a bad name. It's probably a good thing the video was muted. I won't tell you what I called him. I really hate this ogre in this video for some reason. I think I'm like trying to get roaring flames without killing anything. Doesn't really make sense to me. Yeah, I mean, I wish this grenade launcher wasn't stasis, because I hate stasis weapons, because the enemies don't like explode, they just kind of crumble. It's really boring in my opinion, but you can't ignore how good it is. Mess him up, dude. I guess I'm not actually done. I can't really tell. No, I am. Yeah, I think it's really worth, like, I prefer working with my mate when my mate's on the job to when my actual boss is on the job. Like, my boss has a really crazy hard work ethic, and like, if you can reflect it, like, you'll get along with him, but like, the pressure of like reflecting his work ethic is what's crazy. So like, it's so much easier to work for your mate. Like, even if it like I feel like it's been tenuous, kind of like it's been kind of shaky, because like the pressure of like, is he your mate or is he your colleague, like what do you do? But like, I don't know, I was like pretty much his 2IC. Oh yeah, I'm doing this at like right before resets at like 3 AM. It's like 2:45 at this point. Like, I was pretty much my mate's 2IC, so like I wasn't really working at any product. I wasn't like doing any filling, I was just like running around lifting stuff. It was crazy. I wasn't ready for it. I felt like my arms were gonna fall off. I start talking about my Slaves to Darkness list here. So I decided on a leader, right? I decided that going full Varangard probably wouldn't be a good idea. And I realized that the Ogroid is pretty bad. He's pretty fat, and I don't know, he's kind of boring looking. He's pretty ugly. So I decided on the Chaos Lord on Demonic Mount, which is actually really hard to find a good picture of the new one. I don't know how young it is, but that's just the way it is. And he's cool. He's just a really big horse. And I mean, like, you can't go wrong, right? Like, I mean, it's all demon cavalry. Like, I love it personally. Because like, he kind of goes well with the Vanguard, because like, these guys are super chatty, and like, I think they're a bit smaller, but like, they're just such a well-rounded model, right? Like, I don't know, because like, I want my army to be like the elite of the elite, and also I just want to like bum rush people. Like, it's a really simple army. Like, you just run around and hit people. Like, no magic, no like objective based strategy or anything. Just, I don't know, it could be really boring, but like, in my opinion, Warhammer is just a really nice like vessel for just like rolling a bunch of dice and beating your mates up. So, and looking at cool models, and the Vanguard are cool models in my opinion. And in yours as well. You like Vanguard now. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. There's like two ways to run them. There's two ways to run Vanguard. There's Host of the Everchosen, where you run them with the big boss Archaon, this guy. And there's Knights of the Empty Throne, where one of your Vanguard is the leader. And it's like kind of like not blind leading the blind, but like sort of like battle lines leading battle lines. Because I really don't like Archaon, because there's this thing where they try to make centerpiece models, but the centerpiece models are intended to be run in armies, and it's like, dude, if it was just Archaon, I would be so cool with it. But like, this dragon is just a mess, dude. And like, I know that like, because like I've always said that less is more. The Vanguard, you could kind of argue that less is more, and like they look kind of weird, but I think they're like such a well-rounded model that it's okay. Archaon is just a mess, and like it also like just from the hobby perspective, like it's so much effort, and like from the gaming perspective, like it's so hard to work with him. Like, and he's so expensive too. Put your bow away, dude. Put your bow away. That doesn't really matter. Put your bow away, dude. Oh no, you're good. You're good. Never mind. You're better. Yeah. I realized that all of the slaves to darkness are mortals, and I understand that from a lore perspective, that's like the point. But I just think it's not very cool. So I was thinking about like the Vanguard are mortal. So I was thinking like a Demon Prince could be cool because I haven't really been considering the Demon Prince because the new model hasn't come out yet. But maybe if I just hold off on for the new Demon Prince model to release, because like it'd be cool if like because like cavalry is cool and all, but like you want that sort of cosmic aspect of coolness. Where so like I've been trying to think of like what leader I could pair with the Vanguard, and I was thinking like what about just a demon? Like I think that would be like the perfect like blend of just the best of chaos, right? And like it's such a cool model. He goes hard, dude. He goes so hard. This guy goes even harder. Look at him, dude. He's so cool. Oh man, I wish he would just like release, dude. I don't know why they launched him in like a promo box and then just like forgot about him. Like it's crazy. I don't know what they're waiting for. I finally realized how Aegis Scepter works in this video. It the first enemy you kill it like slows them, and then the second enemy you kill it freezes them. So you can kind of like predict it and work around it, but it's still really annoying because the stasis kills don't count as trace rifle kills. But I don't really have another option. If I want to be lazy, I don't really have another option. Like I could swap weapons, but I just don't want to like ruin the flow of just completing some random bounties by like going in and out of my inventory all the time. This grenade launcher goes hard. I miss Wendigo, dude. I mean, who doesn't? It was really good. It wouldn't even be that good right now. Like, grenade launchers just aren't good. But, whatever. It's neither here nor there. I think I'm done at this point, dude. Yeah, you can put it away. That wizard's already frozen. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it's crazy when you activate the oh Ghost is dead. Ghost is dead. It's crazy when you activate the ability that like drains your super because you can only activate it when your super's full. And like I'm pretty sure they came up with that idea like before they nerfed super cooldown to be like 10 minutes long, but it's like another it's like it's minutes until you can do that again, dude. It's crazy. And like I don't even think it makes them that strong. Oh, yeah, here's what we're talking about. So my mate had the idea when I was trying to think of like what battle line I could run because 18 Vanguard is like 1740 points, and 21 Vanguard is 2030 points. So I could only run 18 in 2000 points. So I was thinking, what if I fill with like other battle line cavalry, and it's like one unit of these guys, and it's like I don't know, I could do it, but it's like the absolute filler. And I know he likes them. I don't think he gets the point. Or if he does get the point, we just like disagree. But like he thinks these guys are really cool, but like they're like sub elite. They're not super elite. They're just like kind of elite for what they are. And it's like I don't know. They're still low model count, but it's not like just like a completely abysmal model count. So it's like it's not really what I'm looking for. But I don't know. Like and also they're not riding demon horses. They're just riding normal horses. That's boring. Bang, bang. I call this ogre an even worse name, dude. It's so good that you don't hear it. I really hate this ogre tonight for some reason. That's where I was going. I didn't even see that guy. Destroy him, dude. Get him. Gone, dude. No chance. Come on, give him the dick. Oh, you're giving them the ice. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, okay, soften him up, sure. It is so hot, dude. Usually I record at night. I'm recording in the day right now. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much the same time of day, actually, just on the other side. Oh yeah, at this point, yeah, it's over. um, dude, Eternus is so cool. I really want to run Eternus because he's a big knight with a big blade on a demon horse, but it's like you have to run him in Legion of the First Prince with Be'lakor, and Varangard are only battle line if you pick Host of the Everchosen or Knights of the Empty Throne. So it's like the models look like they have so much synergy, but they just don't. But like, I don't know, maybe I'll kit bash it. Be'lakor's pretty cool. Like, I don't know, he's still a centerpiece model, so I'm still not a huge fan of him. My mate suggested maybe I could like kit bash him to be a regular demon prince, like maybe like a toned down, scale back like the basing, and like maybe lose the wings and just have like this main body because he's pretty chatty, right? Like he's pretty fit. Like he would go hard. Like that's a cool sword as well. That sword's awesome, but I don't know. It seems like a lot of work. Also, I think Be'lakor's a wizard, so like I don't know, not my style. There was also the Chaos Lord on Karkadrak. My mate was like, "What about the dude on the dragon?" I was like, "Yeah, I know, but I mean, I wish it was a dragon. It's actually just like an alligator. It's really boring. It's got kind of like a rural aesthetic, but like it's like it's a bit. It looks kind of more like grounded and realistic. It looks like it's just a knight riding a big fat animal. Like I don't know. It's kind of boring to me. Like it's just ugly. It's just ugly, dude. It's not cool. It just looks dumb. And like that head, that's not cool. But there is another option. That looks cool. But I don't know. I don't. Also, the Karkadrak is like pretty expensive from a points perspective compared to the Demonic Mount. It's like a difference of 50 points or something. Which like the price of the Chaos Lord on Demonic Mount like perfectly lines up with like I made a 1500 point list that was like 12 Varangard and 2 Chaos Lord on Demonic Mount. Like just because like Knights of the Empty Throne, for not running Archaon, your units get so buffed. Like anything on a mount can run and charge. That's crazy. That can be this guy, that can be the Varangard. Oh, this is sad. Look how sad that is. He was raiding until reset. It's crazy. Wish I was there. No, I don't. So I think this is what I'm going with. I'm definitely going with the Vanguard. A couple of my mates have a campaign going on, or they're gonna start a campaign. A small scale campaign. I think it's like starting at 600 points, which lines up perfectly because Vanguard are like 300 points. So I was thinking like, one leader, one battle line, just 6 Vanguard. That'd be cool. I think my mate's running rats. He always runs rats. He really likes rats. One of his mates, he's one of the guys who works at the store. He's an older bloke. So he has like an appreciation for like stink, I guess. Like he's been a part of the hobby for probably longer than I've known what Warhammer was. So he's going with a funny army. He's going with pure savage orcs, which like I don't know. I don't appreciate like these stinky old models personally. I don't know. I like cool stuff personally, but I don't know. Maybe if I was older, I would be like, you know what? Respect. So I'm going with Varangard, and it might be boring, but I don't know. They're cool, so I don't care. One of my mates who just got into Warhammer, like their very first pickup, like just the other day, was Sylvaneth. Because I heard them going like Tree Lord, Tree Lord, Tree Lord, and I was like, what are you talking about? I mean, he's pretty cool, but this was an army I almost made. I almost made like 90% Sylvaneth because they're Endburn, because they're order. I would have put Gotrek in it, but it's like, I don't know, that's a dumb idea. Seems like an excuse. So I just built Fire Slayers instead, but I haven't touched them in a while. I never finished them. That's a cool Be'lakor. That's a cool Be'lakor as well. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much that. Like, have you noticed that they haven't revealed the new Demon Prince without wings? The only option that they seem to have is giving him a power pack, which like I learned that they don't converge across universes. It's just demons are just like concurrent in both universes. So like you couldn't just build a 40k demon prince and use them in AOS. I mean you could because it's just cosmetic, right? But like I'm a WYSIWYG sort of person, so like I don't think I would do it. Also imagine like a bunch of cavalry running out and everyone's expecting a fight and then this guy just walks out behind them and starts blasting. Like what the heck, dude? What's a gun? Like no one would know what a bullet is, dude. Like that'd be crazy. But he does look cool. Also I'm going with Chaos Undivided because but like I'm probably gonna give all of my Vanguard different marks because just for spice. But you know how it is. And it's a pretty big gun. It's pretty crazy. I don't know exactly how he got it there, but whatever. I think that's that. Yeah, we're going with the Chaos Lord on Demonic Mount. He's just one big horse and then a bunch of little horses, so like, should be cool. I mean, you like Dark Souls, right? Dark Souls is cool. So, yeah, I think Dark Souls is cool. And that's the idea. So, I'm really frustrated that this happened because I don't know. When I was just doing it off the top of my head, I feel like I flowed really well. But so like I don't know. But at the end of the day, I was just talking about stuff, and like stuff doesn't really matter. So like I mean, that's how I think. Obviously, that's not how I feel. How I feel is super frustrated because like I really wanted this to be like pure. But I mean, maybe this is interesting. So I don't know. It's a little bit more constructive. So yeah, have a good one.